There's sweet, and then there's Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco sweet. This week, the couple turned a fragrance launch into a kitchen date, whipping up tiramisu, stealing cozy moments, and sparking a whole new fall beauty trend at the same time. Selena Gomez knows how to make a product launch feel personal. This month, she introduced Rare Beauty's very first fragrance, Rare Eau de Parfum, and tied it to something you can see, smell, and even taste. Before its August 7th release, Selena described the scent on Instagram as warm and decadent with a touch of spice. She broke it down for fans. Notes of creamy caramel and pistachio that open up into rich vanilla and spicy ginger before settling into earthy sandalwood. Beauty insiders were quick to react. Fiona Embleton, Glamour UK's Associate Beauty Director, called it the ultimate comfort food for my senses. For the promotional shoot, Selena's longtime celebrity nail artist Tom Bachik gave her what he called a soft serve manicure, a milky vanilla-toned look using Après Nails light and shadow gel polish in the shade. Maybe topped with his own Click Colors pen in super clear. It wasn't just a nail look, it was part of the fragrance story, tying the creamy aesthetic of her nails to the dessert-like notes in the perfume. While Rare Eau de Parfum fits the gourmand category, think edible dessert-inspired scents, it's not your typical sugar overload. Embleton pointed out that while the caramel, pistachio, cocoa and vanilla are there, they act like backup singers. The stars of the show? Pink pepper and ginger, giving the perfume an unexpected zesty kick. That spice carried over into Selena's real-life look. On August 8th, at the Los Angeles launch party, she stepped out in an off-white cult Gaia Renata gown, mauve lips, and short, moody pink nails. Bachik hasn't named the shade yet, but beauty watchers are already calling them spicy pink pepper nails, a nod to the Australian ingredient featured in the fragrance. With pumpkin spice latte season approaching, the shade is predicted to take off as the next big fall manicure trend. Once again, Selena set it in motion a month early. The Rare Beauty launch week also brought another dose of nostalgia. Selena opened up about her Disney Channel days and how much of herself is still tied to Alex Russo, the character she played in Wizards of Waverly Place starting at age 15. She's now 33 and recently reprised the role in the reboot Wizards Beyond Waverly Place, starring alongside David Henry. In an August 7th interview with Jake Shane on Therapus, she admitted, "Ultimately, Alex shaped who I am because I feel like I am Alex." She laughed about the realization, saying, "I should talk to my therapist about that." But the connection is real. Stepping back into Alex's shoes felt cathartic and a pleasure. Gomez described the Disney Channel era as comforting. Growing up, she loved shows like Even Stevens, Lizzie McGuire, That's So Raven, and Sweet Life. She even knew every Hannah Montana song. At the reboot's October premiere, she told fans, "I was so genuinely happy to be able to just bring the nostalgia back. This is what gave me everything that I have today, and I'll never forget that this is where I started." The new series follows an adult Justin Russo living a normal, mortal life until Alex shows up with a young wizard named Billy who needs mentoring. The plot forces Justin to balance everyday family life with wizarding responsibilities and safeguard the wizard world's future. If the launch party was about fragrance and nails, the next day was about flour, sugar, and pistachios. Selena and Benny hosted a baking class in Los Angeles for fans, turning it into part cooking demo, part relationship goals. The dish of the day, tiramisu, inspired directly by the fragrance's notes of caramel, pistachio, vanilla, ginger, and sandalwood. Rare Beauty's Instagram posted a carousel of Polaroid-style photos and videos. In the cover image, Benny wraps his arms around Selena. In another clip, they're side by side, stirring batter together and laughing like they were in their own kitchen at home. The caption read, "Tiramisu recipe inspired by the notes of new rare eau de parfum from @It's Benny Blanco and @Selena Gomez just dropped on our Substack." The pairing made sense. The scent already smelled like dessert, and the couple made it taste like one too. For Selena, cooking isn't just an activity, it's grounding. Last year, during a virtual Rare Beauty event, she was asked what advice she'd give her younger self. She said, "Don't be so hard on myself." As a teen, she explained, even small moments, like being scolded for talking too much in class or seeing a crush ask someone else out, would stick with her for days. "I didn't think I was enough, or sometimes I didn't think I fit in," she admitted. "And ultimately, you're exactly who you are made to be." One way she combats those old feelings is through mindfulness. "This sounds maybe a little silly," she told fans, "but just actually taking a step away and just look around, you know? Like, for example, at home, I like to just go and sit outside and put my feet in the grass and sit there and maybe listen to some music." Cooking with Benny has become part of that grounding routine. "I'm starting to get into cooking kind of because of my boyfriend," she said. "Just being in the garden and picking food that I'm going to be able to cook with. It sounds so silly and minuscule, but the older you get, the more that you realize that it's okay to just be simple and have simplicity." Selena's schedule isn't slowing down. Her hit series Only Murders in the Building returns for season 5 on September 9th on Hulu. It's picked up 7 Emmy nominations, including Outstanding Comedy Series and Outstanding Lead Actor for Martin Short, with the ceremony set for September 14th. This season's guest star lineup is heavy on Oscar winners: Meryl Streep, Christoph Waltz, Renee Zellweger, and Diane Weist. T. Leone joins the mix too. It's a continuation of a career that stretched from her early days on Barney and Friends to chart-topping music, producing 13 Reasons Why, acting in films with Robert Downey Jr., and even hosting her own cooking show. Between the fragrance launch and the tiramisu class, fans also noticed Selena quietly setting another trend. At a friend's wedding recently, she wore a rosy mauve nail colour, a warm mix of mauve, beige, and brown tones. Paired with a red halter gown and bright red lip, the shade felt neutral yet glamorous, with a subtle retro vibe reminiscent of 80s and 90s nail trends. The squoval shape and short length made it elegant but wearable, the kind of look that works for both formal events and everyday wear. Beauty writers compared it to the feeling of Taylor Swift's song August, part summer nostalgia, part fall anticipation. It's a perfect bridge shade for the end of summer, before sweater weather fully sets in. In just 1 week, Selena Gomez launched a fragrance-blending dessert sweetness with unexpected spice, sparked a fall nail trend a month early, revisited the role that defined her teen years, shared an intimate cooking moment with her fiancé in front of fans, and lined up another star-studded season of her Emmy-nominated series. All while making tiramisu look like the most romantic thing two people can do on a Thursday afternoon.